KTVU FOX 2 News, this is Mornings on 2.
Well, high school seniors are likely feeling two things right now. Completely ripped off because the tail end of their final semester in high school has been hijacked by the coronavirus. No sports, no prom, even graduation ceremonies likely washed away. On the flip side, though, senioritis has sunk in 2 months early. But what about college plans? Many have been accepted to universities already, but some are still waiting to hear the word, and that adds yet another layer of stress in an already stressed out world. I spoke to the CEO of College Shortcuts, an online company that preps students to get into top colleges, and she says, stay focused and remember, you're not alone.
The way that schools are going to be, universities are going to be looking at these specific quarter grades is with a grain of salt. And I'll tell you why. Let's say you have a student, because we work with a lot of students in this area. They go to competitive schools. Y'all's education system is unbelievable. The kinds of classes they're in, the competitiveness, it's part of the most competitive area of the country. So they know when they look at the kid's transcript, okay, this is going to be someone who can handle our academic rigor. So they're not going to judge the student on a quarter. They're going to look at the student's work from 9th through 11th grade from an academic perspective, but they're also going to look and say, hey, you had a month and a half, 2 months of free time. What did you do with that time? Did you just sit around on TikTok all day? Because we've got kids, doing fundraisers. We had students immediately start learning to sew and make masks. We had students that started a Facebook page. They paid for elderly people's groceries and delivered it to them. And these are 17-year-olds, so you can be passionate, driven, do well in school, but who you are and how you do things during this time and what your activities are to showcase what your passion is, that's what's going to help you actually get in.
Before we close, just another message to the 18-year-old, 17-year-old seniors that are about to embark on their life in college. What do you want to say to them?
I want to say to you guys, look, life is going to throw you a lot of curveballs. When I was in high school, 9/11 happened, and I know exactly what it feels like to be at your age and in a large crisis across this country. And I want to let you know you're going to get through this. I've gotten through this, and everyone has gotten through a crisis. But it's in time of crisis that shapes who you truly are. I urge you to use this time to reflect on what your vision is in life, to look at what future you want to develop, look at the passions that you have and the dreams you have and what you want to do, and continue to make those dreams bigger and bigger, because this is a time of pause and reflection. And no matter what happens, all of us are going to support you no matter what.
As for the parents out there of the kids, Neha has a couple of tips for you too. Have a plan and a routine and stick to it during the next month with your kids, and know the college deadlines too, because they aren't waiting for anyone. And if you've got a junior in the household, August 1st, applications open. Apply early, hire a coach if you need to. And when you write that statement of purpose for your college, have a compelling story. Some useful tips to navigate the already complicated application process.